Hey guys, it's Ashley. Today I want to talk about dealing with critiques that you get with, that just comes with modeling. It's going to happen. It's very common. I'm sure you all know with this kind of job or profession or hobby, whatever you have with it. But I've gotten some critiques already in the past, and recently I just had a shoot on Saturday with Doug Adams Studio, and it was my third shoot with them. And it was a day-long shoot. It was from 9 to 5, and we did this really cool hair extension shoot. I had pink, purple, and blue colored extensions all in my hair. It was really cool. And then we did kind of like, a fashion shoot with all these cool different clothes. So it was still like a fashion shoot, but it was really cool because the hair really made it pop and look different. So it was really fun. But anyway, this is my third shoot with them. And for like the first hour before we shot, I sat down with the photographer, and he helped me talk about, what I should have in my portfolio. He told me how important a comp card was and everything like that. And he told me what he felt my strengths were and weaknesses in modeling. And it was harsh to hear. So first of all, I'll tell you a little bit about what he had told me about portfolio and comp card. Portfolio is really a variety of really, good pictures of you. This is what he's told me, so I wouldn't completely rely on what I say. I'd still go and research what should be in there. But, he said there should be, a variety of like close up, far away, and just it really show your strengths and what you can do. And he suggests a steel type portfolio binder. He wasn't too specific, but he said it was like steel because it was really durable, and that's like the big thing right now. And then for the comp card, it's basically like a business card for you, and it has, your height, your weight, your age, stuff like that. And then there's 5 photos of you, and what it has to do is you have to picture to show how young you can look, how old you can look, and then, a variety of looks that you can do, but it's going to be 5, and they also now have to relate. So it can be pretty difficult. So that's what he's told me, but again, I would go and, research other places on how to have your comp card or make your portfolio, because, this is just what he has told me. Anyway, okay, and the second thing is that when he was talking to me, he was telling me that I should be shooting once a week to really get good practice, but I don't really have time for that because of school, and school just got out, so now it's summer. So hopefully I'll have more time, but, I don't really know that many photographers to shoot with once a week, and he says I should be doing that, which is a lot. And he says that I need a lot of work with my modeling, and that I definitely need to practice more. And a big thing that I have is with my confidence. The last shoot the second shoot that I did with him, I had no confidence. It was just really hard for me to feel good in front of the camera. But on Saturday I did a lot better. I was a lot more confident, so I was happy with that. But my mom was there with me, and we were talking like, what if I got to an agency and, just for example, we use Ford because it's such a well-known agency, and he goes, oh, well, she's not going to get into that. That was really harsh to hear. And he was saying that even though people get signed with agencies, they don't always get jobs. So you have to be careful of that, and you can't really depend on agencies that well. And also, he was saying that, because my mom goes with me to every shoot, I don't need her there, but she's just such a big support system, and she's always been there for me with modeling, so I want her there, and he was saying that she needs to stop coming with me because I'm becoming too dependent on her, and I don't really understand because that's the complete opposite. I don't know, he just, he said a lot of blunt things about, what he thought my abilities were, and what I could and couldn't do, and it was kind of hard to hear, but, I listened to it, and I didn't let it get to me for the rest of the day because I didn't want it to bother me and ruin the shoot that we were going to do. So after that, we got ready, and I got all, I got my wardrobe, my hair done, and everything, and it was a really good shoot. I I'm really happy because it's kind of like how I told, you know, like, eat your words, but he said I actually did really, really well, and this is the best shoot I've ever had. And you know, before the shoot, when he was just giving me pointers on what he thought that I should and shouldn't do, he was telling me that it doesn't matter how good the photographer is, I just need the experience, because I was telling him that I've been getting some messages on Model Mayhem from people that I'm not interested in shooting with, like sci-fi, or I'm just not interested in shooting with them. And he told me that I need to shoot with anyone, it doesn't matter, because I need the experience. But then after the shoot, he told me, you know, I should only be shooting with good photographers, and I'm just really happy. And the makeup artist and the hairstylist, who was just one person that did it, she's really big. You know, she does a lot of people for she does a lot of people for People magazine with her hair and makeup, and she's done like so many people, you know, like not like Oprah Winfrey, but she's done a lot of big people, and she's a lot of good hookups. And she was so impressed by me that she said that she's gonna go talk to some people and see if she can book me some jobs. And I'm just so impressed, you know. I mean, I guess what Doug told me just kind of motivated me to do well, but I'm just so happy, you know, the stylist there to dress me and everything, just everyone was so blown away with what I did. And you know, this isn't a video to like brag about how well I did, but you know, it's just really to show you that people may put you down and tell you things that aren't the best to hear, but if you don't let that bother you and you let your true self shine and you just give all you can, that you can prove them wrong, and you can show, because you know, the photographer really ate his words, and he was telling everybody, like, you know, I want to, you know, he wants to keep shooting with me, and he, you know, he really, he was just really impressed with me, and I'm just so happy that I was able to do that. So, you know, you guys need to be prepared for hearing things that are going to be harsh to hear, and it's going to hurt, but you know, that's just how it is in the modeling industry. People are very particular of how you look and what they want from you, but you can't let that bother you. You just have to take it and listen to it and do better, because that's what I did, and I really proved him wrong. And let me tell you guys, it's just such a great feeling to be able to do that. So I hope that you all are able to be patient, calm if you guys receive this criticism, and know that just because you hear this doesn't mean you're a terrible model. It just should put a fire under you to do better and strive to become a better model. So I hope you guys remember this tip, and I'll see you later. Bye.